Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, your one-stop channel for all things motorcycles. If you're passionate about two-wheelers, from cruisers to adventure bikes, we've got you covered. Today, we have something super exciting lined up for all of you who love exploring the unbeaten path. We're diving deep into the much-anticipated 2025 Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. This bike has been grabbing a lot of attention lately, and we're here to break down everything you need to know whether you're considering this for your next adventure or you're just a fan of Royal Enfield's classic offerings. So, without further ado, let's get started. Let's kick things off by discussing the bike's exterior because, let's be real, the first thing anyone notices is how the bike looks. Royal Enfield has always had a certain vintage charm, but this time with the Himalayan 450, they've stepped up the game in terms of design. It feels rugged, purposeful, and modern, all while staying true to that Royal Enfield DNA. From the front, the 2025 Himalayan 450 gives off a more aggressive stance compared to its predecessors. The round headlight, which has been iconic for the Himalayan series, now gets a slight revamp. It's still round, but it's LED this time, making it not only brighter but also sharper in its look. You've got the tall windscreen up top that looks ready to block the harshest winds when you're riding off-road. The high-mounted mudguard and the wide handlebars, which also come with knuckle guards, scream adventure. It feels as if this bike is built to take on anything that comes its way, be it city streets or dirt trails. Now coming to the side profile. The side view of the Himalayan 450 really emphasizes that adventure touring silhouette. You've got the tall stance, thanks to the larger wheels and longer suspension travel, but it's not so tall that shorter riders will feel intimidated. The bike sits on a rugged frame, and the exposed components give it a no-nonsense, functional vibe. The fuel tank retains that somewhat boxy shape that we've seen before, but this time it's slightly more sculpted, adding to its bold character. The crash bars come as standard on this model, which is a nice touch, especially for those who plan to take this on rough terrains. You can also spot the side pannier mounts. Royal Enfield has clearly designed this bike with long-haul touring in mind, and as expected, the Himalayan 450 comes with a split seat, offering a more comfortable ride for both rider and pillion. Moving around to the back of the bike, Royal Enfield has kept it fairly clean and utilitarian. The rear features a minimalistic LED tail light setup. It's simple, yet functional. The Himalayan series has never been about flashy aesthetics, and this bike follows that philosophy. There's enough space for mounting luggage or attaching a top box. You'll notice that the bike comes with a long rear mudguard that extends quite far back, which is definitely going to help keep things clean if you're riding through mud or slush. Overall, the back end of the bike gives off a sturdy, dependable vibe, perfect for long adventure tours. Alright, let's talk about the heart of the bike now, the engine. The Himalayan 450 marks a significant upgrade from the previous Himalayan models, especially in the engine department. This one comes equipped with a brand new 450cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine, which is a major step up. Royal Enfield has ditched the air-cooled setup that was in the previous models, which means this engine is much more refined and built for long distances without breaking a sweat. The power output on this engine is something that's going to excite a lot of riders. While the official specs haven't been fully revealed at the time of this review, early reports suggest that puts out somewhere in the ballpark of 40 horsepower. That might not sound like a lot compared to some of the bigger adventure bikes out there, but keep in mind that the Himalayan 450 is designed to be a mid-weight adventure tourer. That means it's not just about raw power, but also how that power is delivered. And from what we've gathered in our initial test ride, the power delivery is smooth, with plenty of torque available at low RPMs. This makes it ideal for off-road riding, where you want that immediate grunt without needing to rev the engine too high. The gearbox is a 6-speed unit, which again is a step up from the previous 5-speed box on the older Himalayan models. This should make highway cruising a lot more comfortable, as you won't need to rev the engine too hard to maintain higher speeds. Plus, the added gear will help with fuel efficiency, which is always a bonus for those long rides. One of the most important aspects of any adventure bike is its suspension and handling. And on the Himalayan 450, Royal Enfield has made sure it's up to the task. You've got a long travel suspension setup, with telescopic forks at the front and a monoshock at the rear. The suspension feels plush, absorbing bumps and undulations like a pro. Whether you're riding on tarmac or rough gravel roads, the Himalayan 450 offers a very composed and confidence-inspiring ride. The bike also comes with spoke wheels at 21-inch at the front and 17-inch at the rear are wrapped in dual-purpose tires. These are perfect for tackling both on-road and off-road conditions. The braking setup on the Himalayan 450 consists of disc brakes at both ends, and it comes with dual-channel ABS as standard. The brakes offer solid bite and feedback, which is crucial when you're riding on unpredictable terrains. The ABS can be switched off for the rear wheel, a feature that's particularly useful when you're riding off-road and want a bit more control in the dirt. When it comes to performance, the Himalayan 450 feels much more refined and capable compared to the previous Himalayan models. The extra power from the new engine, combined with the improved suspension setup, makes this bike feel like it's ready for any adventure. Whether you're tackling a long highway stretch or climbing a steep mountain trail, the Himalayan 450 handles it all with ease. It's not going to win any drag races, but that's not what this bike is about. It's all about comfort, durability, and versatility, and in those aspects, the Himalayan 450 shines. Now, let's talk about pricing. At the time of this review, Royal Enfield hasn't released the official price for the 2025 Himalayan 450, but based on the market positioning and the competition, we expect it to be priced somewhere between $6,000 and $7,000, depending on the variant and any additional accessories you choose. This puts it in direct competition with bikes like the KTM 390 Adventure and the BMW G310 GS. However, what sets the Himalayan apart is its balance of rugged simplicity and modern features. It offers excellent value for those who want an adventure bike that can do it all, without breaking the bank. Royal Enfield will likely offer various optional accessories, like panniers, top boxes, and even upgraded suspension options for more hardcore off-roaders. So, depending on how you plan to use the bike, you can customize it to suit your needs. To wrap things up, the 2025 Royal Enfield Himalayan 450 is a fantastic upgrade for anyone looking for a capable, mid-weight adventure bike. It's not trying to be the fastest or the flashiest bike out there, but it delivers where it matters. With a refined engine, better suspension, and improved ergonomics, this is a bike that can easily handle daily commutes, long highway rides, and off-road adventures. And the best part, it's still priced very competitively, which makes it a strong contender in the adventure touring segment. If you're an adventure enthusiast or someone who just wants a reliable, go-anywhere bike, the Himalayan 450 should definitely be on your radar. Thanks for tuning into Two Wheel Trends, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think about the Himalayan 450. Would you take it on your next adventure? Let us know. Until next time, ride safe, and keep exploring the roads less traveled.